All right, we back. Sorry about that. Haven't had that in a while. The play ended up about $30. Of course, Wi-Fi cuts out. Everything's kind of got to reload up. Only thing issue with Motivewave, if you have kind of a slower computer, it could struggle a little bit with all these charts up. I think just with the main one, you shouldn't have that big of an issue. See down here, once this starts getting like more and bigger, I always had to hit that trash can. It kind of resets it. Hit that like button, guys. Appreciate if you guys aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe. Guys, beautiful Friday. Just a slow grind up. I mean, we made back pretty much most of it. What I'm kind of watching on the daily is that 50% of this wick. And I'm watching that, which would be 46 14 75. I'll go ahead and mark that up. Back 46 14. Half back of the wick. We're kind of getting close to it. A pretty decent move. Once this pops up, I should show you. The only problem is I have all this going at once. That's kind of my issue. Usually when it's live, Nest, you could just see, here's the half back of that wick. Nesk, if you're here, just message me on Twitter, but don't not the Fair Brandon, the at Bezilla Trades. The Fair Brandon, I made it a dummy account because I've had that handle for that was like in high school, so I want to make a dummy account so no one can steal that handle. Tesla's going. Screw Tesla. I think I'm done with Tesla. I've been hurt with it the last couple of times. We touched that. Look at that. We touched that almost perfectly and kind of hitting the resistance. Got me out right here, but $30 win. I don't want to risk much today. Just overall not feeling super comfortable in the day. Still not loading up. Really wish I would have pulled the trigger on the Neo swings. I was looking at Neo swings. starting probably middle August, towards end of August, I'm gonna start doing a small account Robinhood debit spread. Based on my fractal system, just kind of a little challenge. Probably start with $200. So I'll give us one swing, maybe two swings at a time. Like Tesla probably would have been my swing today. And I was looking at Microsoft. Let me see, what was I looking at? Like QQQ. I was looking at QQQ swings on that dip Monday. I posted that was a good time to start looking at 30-day out. So, you know, that dip on Monday, with the, you know, we pushed up $5 from it. No, $10. So it could have been a really, really nice swing there. So that's what I'm looking at. Today we had Microsoft had a 28% down day. So I kind of look for, and Tesla had a 14% down day. So I wait for those pushbacks. Man, this thing's not loading. Eyes hitting my max. Same with Q is kind of hitting my max for the day. Been going kind of simpler on NQ scalps. Just kind of sticking to levels. When I was on vacation, I couldn't load Motivewave on my laptop. I just went simple levels, and today it was pretty nice. All this is kind of, you know, it helps with bias. A lot of things I do help overall with bias. Next end balance, the top side's 46.22.5. We hit the half back of the wick. It doesn't look like we were gonna. Wish I could get more data up here. Loaded again. This is Delta candles. Think you load up. Yeah, we finally broke above. Trying to put in a little cell work right here. The 15-minute, we're kind of inside, so I kind of want to watch this right now. Starting to build a little negative delta at 60. Nice positive delta above. Create some single print, so I'd like to see the sellers want to probably come back down to 837, fill those single prints in, and then continue up. Out of that trade here. Same with ES. Create single prints on the 30-minute. So 4607.5. I'd like to see it come back down there, possibly. And then let it pick a direction. AMD with a pop. But I know a lot of people are frustrated with Tradeovate, which is interesting because Apex. Well, the thing is, Apex hasn't released any information on Tradeovate and being lagging and all that. But also, I feel like TopStep, most of their members use Tradeovate, but Apex just recently got Tradeovate. I think most of their members use Ninja. Ninja's a great platform. I didn't like charting at Ninja at all. But like it's a lot harder. Pick one MNQ. Break this 15-minute inside. I don't think it's like a $30 loss. That's just how it's going today. Just like little plays like that. Of course, today wasn't really expecting much. Had like the weekly estimated move was hit yesterday. Kind of saw a little pullback. And then, big moves, big pullback. FOMC was the big move. Oh, I need this up the trade. Come on. The only way I think I can get it up is to close the whole program, which I don't want to. But Apex, 80% off. My link's in the bio if you guys are interested. I feel like some good things are coming better for Apex. I feel like TopStep put out that 2 big changes. So I feel like Apex is going to have to do something. Waiting for their 90% off sale and then 90% reoccurring. That's what what I do with that is kind of space it out every other day. They're net sales, so every month you have a 90% off reoccurring. You can always try eval for like $17, like 4 times a month. That's the golden way to do it. I wish I would have done it last time. But I want that 90% reoccurring. But I feel like Apex might redo their payout structure. They kind of match TopSteps, where after 4 green trading days, you could take money out. Yeah, bookmap is useful. I mean, I have it right here. I mean, it's not 100% bookmap, but I have the orders on the thing. I used to love bookmap. Yeah, it's obviously harder to trade SPY and QQQ on bookmap, as most of it's. But I mean, you could tell where big spots of liquidity are. You could tell where they want to take the market and where they're going to bounce the market, and you sometimes could find where the low is based on a lot of liquidity. I used to love bookmap. I used to always have it open, but with streaming, all the software I've opened, and then Motivewave, like my computer can't handle all that. That's a lot going on. But yeah, I have bookmap tutorials in my channels on YouTube because I used to use it all the time. There's that break above that 15-minute inside bar. that we were inside, not anymore. Where's Chili? Okay. I love Bookmap for liquidity. For scalping was good. Good way to scalp. But I always feel like they created an imbalance up here. I always feel like Bookmap's a lot of retail. Like people who move the market obviously aren't going to have 500 lots sitting there. So it's a good way to figure out where people are putting stops, where people want to load. A stop there, not let it go red. E1 is half of the initial balance, which is the first hour candle. E2 is 100% that initial balance. Nice move up. See, if you're doing this over multiple accounts, this is all you gotta do. $25 play. I'll take that any day. For me, for me, futures is more of your risk side. I want to not have a much risk. It was very interesting. You know, they say professional traders, their win rates like under 50%. You know, kind of low. It's because their risk to reward is so great. They could lose trades. They stop their, you know, they're gonna get their losses are small losses. Their wins are huge wins. Their wins basically take out 5 of their losses, so they could go 40%. And that's something I'm working on, trying to figure out how to do that. Or even though I take a loss, even though I go 2 for 3, you know, that one loss was a minus $100 and 2 wins were $1,000 each win. So that's overall what I'm working on, the risk to reward. And that was kind of smart because they always say professional traders have a low win rate, which I guess they do. Buys hit my resistance here. Tesla's just still going. I don't think that contract would have came back that I had. I had what, Tesla 275 calls? Yeah, still $10 on the money. Just one day or a couple days early on it. 275 calls, yeah, they're basically worthless. I mean, the problem with that was after FOMC, we had a lot of IV crush. A lot of stocks had big moves, but really didn't move. We're probably gonna head up to 900. Happened there. Wish this would load. Had open, my Motivewave kind of crashed, which was like the first time that happened. Still going.